Yo, yo, yo. Black
Yo.
Empress Enterprise presents Strip Talk New York. Your girl, Miss Holly Hoods.
And Frankie, baby, you already know.
On www.FLOEmpireRadio.com.
Yes. So getting right into it. I just wanted to start off today. The big topic of today is dancers versus strippers. You know, are you a dancer? Do you be cutting the rug when you get on stage, or are you a stripper? Do you just go and
Take it off.
Take off clothes, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle? But
Wiggle.
before we get into that, I wanted to let just people know I didn't get a chance last week to let you guys know how I started dancing. My story it's just like, because I didn't start when I was young. I started dancing when I was older. Like, I was already a grown-ass woman, and I wanted money. And when I started dancing, at the time, I felt like a lot of ladies, it was the whole video vixen thing. So a lot of dancers were transitioning into the video thing.
The video girl.
Yeah, it was like the whole, and the dancers, it wasn't the era of the shot life yet. Girls had it, but you didn't hear about it, and it wasn't like, every person or every other girl, it was more slim girls, or if you were slim, you had a nice little booty. Maybe, implants would be like the most. So when I saw dancers and when I saw videos, I'm like, okay, that's me. I'm right in the club with these people. I'm partying with them. I'm around them. I just was curious. I always wanted to see if, I could make a little bit of money.
Okay.
But, when I started my first day, I didn't feel away. Like, I just was like, and the experience, I'm looking at videos and stuff, and you think that the rappers and stuff like that, they're the ones who spend money and throw money. Those are the cheapest mofos in the club.
Yes. Rappers, get your money up and throw it on the girl. We don't want that.
Yes. Those are the cheapest. And no, I don't say that because
those are the ones that
you
just
have
want
the
you
nights where you have like your puffies and come to the club and shower the girls.
Oh, we love the P and the Rick Ross.
But once you're working there and people frequent, or you see them come like more than once and there's no cameras there, you really see the money that they're spending, and a lot of times it's not as lucrative as people presume it to be. But my dance, I say that to say that my dancing experience, it wasn't like, oh, I'm shy, I'm scared. It was like, all right, I just went head first, and I didn't look back. I said because I never wanted to work for anyone, for me, dancing is more so working with, because I'm independent. And I always had a goal. Like, I always seen a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Like, I just always had a goal. Any job I ever worked at, I didn't. Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, Frankie, baby.
You already know.
So, when you started the dancing, right? You said you wasn't like nervous or anything like that. No? There was no nervousness at all?
No. I was nervous, but I wasn't nervous as far as my look, or I was nervous at how I was gonna be after, like, me. I wasn't nervous about a look, or because my first time ever, it was with Big Dogs, OG, triple OG dancer over here.
Don't put me in.
My first time was with her.
I was not a
but
bad
you seen the
influence.
competition, like, we was killing the. It wasn't it was really not much going on, So I wasn't scared. I just was like, give me a beat.
Yeah. And what type of job, like, what you was into before you started dancing?
Lordy, I've had different types of jobs. I've been a marketing rep for Care Plus Health Plan. I've been a clerical aide, worked between Yankee Stadium and Wards Island for the Parks Department. I've worked an array of things.
You was a bouncer. Yeah, remember you was bouncing too.
Yeah.
like just nice nightclubs in the city and just all over New York City. So you
I've done a whole lot of things,
So when you went in the club, how was it? It was like, won't stop, get it, don't stop,
No.
get it. Was it shaking that ass right quickly, fast, right away? Like, how was the dancing back then compared to the dancing now?
Dancing then was, everybody was dancing. It was actual, like, you had to know pole tricks. Like, I remember going to the club early to learn pole tricks. Like, we gotta get there early because I know one trick, and this one trick I done perfected. I done, twerk the mess out of this one trick, but I need to learn, some more things, some new things or whatever. But and now you go to the club and it's like you feel like you're dancing sometimes for no reason, and you twerking it, and you look around and it's $1 on the stage.
Or nobody looking at you.
How do you feel about that? Dancing for no dollars.
Well,
and you done bust a sweat.
Lord, you know how all right, we talking about back in the days on the composed.
Currently, now.
The composed dancer, Tiffany dancer.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Because back then I was wild now. But now it doesn't bother me now. It's like, all right, you's a bum. Like, that's how I be feeling inside of my head. I'm like, all right, you're a bum. You don't want to, you cheat. You not a gentleman. You see me dancing.
You're harsh.
Yeah. Like, I just make up stuff in my head. Like, you're bootleg. Like, you're just a cornball. Like, a whole ball cornball. And don't ever not tip me and then try to ask me to come leave with you to go out to lunch or dinner. Wait, the breakfast shit. Don't please, cause your ass will get cursed out. Like, especially I don't got no money in my pocket.
Customers out all the time.
Lord, I need that money in my pocket. Okay, if you ain't giving up that cheddar, then the hell with you. Okay.
All right. So now back to I wanted to ask you too about the hot topics. I was looking at something in the club with Nia Lee. She had got into a fight or something like that. How do you feel about fights in the strip club? The whole arguing and fighting and girls getting into it and going back and forth?
All right. Usually in the strip club, there are definitely going to be arguments. Mm-hmm. As far as putting your hands on me, like physically attacking me, I don't like all of that. I think that is just like way overboard. That's like that's not a lady, especially we're grown. Now, I know it's a lot of times you influenced by the liquor, you're drinking a lot, because with certain clubs, they want you to keep drinking. Like, they want the guys to keep buying. They don't tell you to keep drinking, but they want the guys to buy drinks for you.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you ain't really making no money like that, you definitely gonna get your drink on, and then you don't realize, and the next minute somebody done cut your throat or whatever, and then here you go arguing and fighting. But I just feel like it's definitely need to stop. The fighting in the strip club, the hate has to stop. It has to stop. If you ain't working in a strip club that's for you, then there's so many clubs out there. Go find that club that's for you. Because you cannot go in the club hating on another girl because she getting it and she making that money and she's fabulous and she's popular, As far as me, as fights in the strip club, I have so many fights in the club. It's not even funny. Like, how bitches done try to burn me with curling irons. Bitches done jumped on the fucking on count. I was like, what, bitch? What? I was like, bitch, I done fucked you up in the bathroom already. Go ahead with yourself. Bye, bitch. Bye. Because, like, with me, I'm quick with my hands. I'm the type of girl, you gonna take my money on stage, you gonna argue with me, but I'm gonna stay quiet, and then I'm gonna wait, and then you might just come to the bathroom, and don't if you see me talking to myself, especially if I'm talking to myself in the mirror, I'm about to pop off.
It's about to be a problem.
Leave me alone, okay? Just leave me alone. Don't come in my face because you're gonna get a quick one, and I might just quickly pop. Then you laying on the floor, and now we both fired in the club. Now we both don't got jobs. Now we both looking for somewhere to work.
I think that, a lot of times the girls, it's a lot of more so the drinking, You know, I really can't stress enough, and I don't understand how women work in these clubs night after night, veterans, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, and you still can't hold your liquor. You belligerent, you stumbling in the club, you know, 3 Mexicans done had their finger, you know, probably in Lord knows what place. And you just like, you know, and then when you come the next day, the excuse is, oh girl, I was so wasted, I don't remember nothing. But that doesn't excuse your actions. And that's the thing that kills me, is the fact that I was so drunk that I don't remember. You
Can't
know?
blame it on the alcohol. What Jamie
Please
Foxx?
don't blame it on the
Don't
goose.
blame it on. No, you can blame it on alcohol if you suck some nigga up or you took somebody's money. Like,
Don't steal.
No, I'm talking about the customer money. Like,
Nobody's money.
look. You know you kick that wallet to the side. Like, you know that wallet got kicked to the side. Kick that wallet to the side.
Don't steal.
But look, wait. But that ain't none of my business. But, you know, I'm keeping it real. You already know. I done kicked a couple of wallets to the side.
Oh my God. The views and thoughts of Miss Hollywood are not my views.
That's when I was young. That's when I was young. That's the beginning of
when R. Kelly, when she was dancing when R. Kelly was out.
No. They played the song. The song was out.
They played the song while you were dancing. Yes,
it wasn't no Vanity 6.
Vanity 6. We know she's a Vanity 6. She was one of the first members. Morris Day kicked her out and replaced her with who was that? Apollonia?
Yes.
He replaced her, because she crazy now.
Yes,
but back to our topic. Are you a dancer or are you a stripper?
I consider myself as an exotic dancer.
And what's the difference? Let's know.
All right, I started off as a stripper because in the beginning, I didn't know how to dance, like, you know, as far as like doing the pole.
But you knew how to take off your clothes. Is there a science to taking off your clothes?
There's really not. First of all, it all depends on what you're wearing.
Right?
And what
it
club
might be a
you
science.
at.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Yeah.
How you
So
get those tricky garter belts?
So you know what?
You have a trick for the garters?
I definitely have a trick for the garters. I just keep them shit swinging. You already know. I'm like, no, them shit's gonna swing tonight.
The garter belts, instead of strapping them on your stocking, you can. I like to strap them on my stocking and put the panty over the garter.
Oh yeah, that could help it. It keeps the control.
Yeah, like,
you know.
And you know, like when the panty's over, it looks more neat. It looks neater. Yeah. Sometimes and it holds the garter in place. So when you put the panty under, your stocking or the stockings will be twisted, you know, and you be having to adjust. You do a trick on stage, you come down looking cute, come up looking crazy. So yeah.
And I'm always looking crazy on stage.
And now you dance, you're a dancer now.
Yeah, I'm an exotic dancer now because I put on a performance. Like, I'm like Vegas, the showstopper. You understand? I kills the stage. I literally turns up on stage. Like, it's just, like, I'm used to the stage anyway because I've always been on stage, you know, as a young, doing freaking dancing, modern dancing, ballet, fucking gymnastics, or the next shit. Girl, pop them bubbles. But
they smell like chocolate.
Now I'm like, oh yeah, I can smell it. It's nice. And now I'm like, just really putting on a show, like a real performance as a dancer. So when you just a stripper, you just shaking, you just popping the booty, shaking, you know, playing with your titties, you being like nasty, you just doing that whole nasty shit. But when you're a dancer, it's a whole performance. It's a whole, like, you have to get into, like, you see how Beyonce becomes Sasha?
Yes. Yeah, you
I
gotta find your Sasha. Your inner Sasha.
Yes, inner Sasha.
Your inner Miss Hollywood.
Yes. So I started off as when I was elegant. No, where I was when my first dance.
You had many names.
I was elegant, and then once I got a little older, as like, you know, a little progress in my dancing game, then I became Ellie, because I grown, and now I'm just Tiffany. So So, what about your damn self, girl? Your damn self.
It depends on the night. Some nights I'm a dancer and some nights I'm a stripper.
Okay.
Because, you know, certain nights call for a dance. You know, you cut a rug. And then other nights, you just go and you just, you know, do a little twerk, twerk, twerk. Wait, the signature twerk.
The ass clap. Make that ass clap. Make that. She can't do it in them jeans right there, but
the signature
twerk.
And that's all it calls for the night. You know, you don't want to sweat out. You don't want to sweat too much for no reason. And and a lot of stuff it's about working smart, not working hard. A lot of stuff frustrates you as a dancer. So if you could save yourself some frustration, you know, you don't want to go as hard. Like you dance hard and then you turn around and you don't have any money, but then you see a girl who isn't even. She just walked on the stage and now she's walking off with, you know. So just to save yourself some frustration, you just have to look at what the other girls are doing. Like, they ain't dancing hard. Sometimes dancing hard will make you stand out and you'll make the money. But you have to see how the crowd is tipping too, you know. So I just figure if the girls aren't dancing hard and the guys aren't really spending any money, then I know. But if the guys are spending money, then I'm going to go and, you know, show them what I'm working with. Yeah.
Depending on how tired you are and how drunk from the last day you are, like, you know how some days you just be so freaking wasted, your body be like, ugh.
Yeah.
That's when I'm sitting in the club and I'm trying to just find that one guy to just have that night with, that night of, you know. But getting back to the whole dancing game. Now, we did have, was doing the research, and I just want to know what type the age limit for dancing.
Oh God, about the I had told you about the article with the lady. It's a lady. She's 80 years old actually. She's a dancer in Vegas, and it's like, what age is too old? You know, what's too old to dance or not to dance?
Exactly.
They it basically stated that, you know, she had a lot of plastic surgery. She dances more burlesque than anything, I guess, at her age. I'm doing that.
No, hold on. What the hell type of plastic surgery can you get at 80 something years old?
Listen, you got Botox. You could get.
No.
She still looks 80.
Do you get the cootie? You get a new cootie?
Yeah, I wonder. Like, I would if I was 80, because I'm doggone sure that lost elasticity, you know, about 40 years ago down there. So
what about the like, I want to see this picture. Like, where do we find this picture? Like, with this woman, the 80-year-old. Where do we, like, the whole, like, the picture?
I'm trying to
get that picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up the link and
I'll
let you guys know where to look for it at.
Yes, because I have to see this picture, because from when I seen the picture, she looked like she more like 90 something years old in the picture. I was like, damn, I think they lying about the age, because they talking about some damn 80, but
she looked like a good looking 80-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you the link.
All right. So we're gonna play some music right now, and then we're gonna come right back, and we're gonna definitely turn up, because, you know, we starting out right now. We gotta get a little drinks in our system. Tune in,
Strip Talk New York.
And I need somebody better call up about that 80-year-old right now. I gotta find out about
That's the question. What age is too old to dance?
Exactly.
When should you hang up the heels?
Yes, hang them heels. Let's do this.
Said what you got, place by the